Hello everyone, a very, very good evening and welcome to the launch of the latest piece here on Choir of the Earth. This is Ndikhokhele Bawo. It's absolutely gorgeous. A traditional Xhosa piece arranged by Michael Barrett. And those of you who have been in Choir of the Earth for a while will remember not that long ago we recorded a gorgeous piece called Ndikhokhele, and that was another one arranged by Michael. More on that in a minute, but it's great to be here live and to see all of you here in the live chat. And to anyone who's joining us for the first time, as this is a public stream, well, welcome, and do consider joining us for Choir of the Earth's project this summer. Hello to everyone here. Hello to everyone who's watching later. And hello to the live chat. Hello, Anya. Hello, Bev. Hello, Carol. Hello, Nikki, looking after all of you. Hello, Dave. Hello, Jill. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Gillian. Hello, Gina. Hello, Glennis. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Janet. Hello, Jen. Hello, Jill. Hello, Jill. Hello, Judy. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Linda. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Liz. Hello, Mary. Hello, Mike. Hello, Pam. Hello, Pam. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Philomena. Hello, Linda. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Susanna. Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Terry. Hello, Carolyn. Hello, Vanessa. Hello to anyone else on the list. Hello, Jen, who's just popped up. Hello, Kitty. Hello, all of you. Well, hope you're all keeping very well. Thank you so much for all of your lovely messages. Yes, it is hot here in the studio. That's why I've got my double water on the rocks. Cheers. You'll stay hydrated. I've got my score. You will need your PDF available via the members area. Huge thanks to Nikki for organising that for us. And I think we should get started, as this really is a very, very special piece, everyone. Those of you that sang on Ndikhokhele know what a treat it was. And if you didn't sing on it, I have to say that Ndikhokhele was probably the piece that we had the most regret from people who didn't take part in it when they heard the end result. You know, I didn't record. I'm so frustrated I didn't. Well, here's your chance to sing on something which I think is going to be right up there in terms of beauty. So on we press. And speaking of pressing, I'm going to press. That's the wrong button, Benjamin. Goodness me. It's not like I haven't been doing this for 6.5 years. Welcome, all of you, to Choir of the Earth. We are redefining choral music for the 21st century, one gorgeous piece at a time. And I'm just going to run through a few updates and a few bits of news before we get to the premiere of this lovely piece today. First of all, to remind you, if you haven't already done so, please do avail yourself of one of the best perks of being a member of Choir of the Earth, which is our podcast. It's called Moving Notes. Jen and I have there's an episode that we have to finish off, but we will be getting that done really soon and out to you. If you haven't heard of it though, movingnotespodcast.com to find all the links to all the episodes released so far. It's a fabulous chat. Jen's done a lovely job of crafting this podcast. We just have a fantastic chat with some lovely people and just whittle the time away with all sorts of fun. And you get to find out what Jen and my guilty pleasures are musically. I think the answers will surprise you if you haven't heard it already. So do have a look for that. Speaking of following nice things, we are on the social medias, all the ones that really matter. Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, and even LinkedIn for the professional business-minded amongst you. Do seek us out on these platforms. Follow us. Do like our posts and share them with your friends. Every time you click that like button, everyone, it puts our posts in front of more people. And of course, the more people that see them, the more people will come and join us and help us grow this fabulous organisation that we love so much. So thank you to everyone who already does. And if you haven't done so, do follow us. Now, speaking of growing this organisation and this that we love so much, well, we want to tell you about our upcoming plans for the months and year, in fact, ahead. So do join us for our next town hall meeting. This will be on Thursday, so 2 days' time at 3 p.m. UK time. Okay, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is open to members and associate members. If you can make it live, fantastic. You can join us on Zoom and hear all about the exciting updates that we have for you. If you can't join us live, as always, we will record it and we will share it with members and associate members. So make sure you've got that date in your diary, Thursday, 9th of July. Join us on Zoom for all of the important updates, and you can find details via the members area. So, speaking of things that are for members, of course, Choir of the Earth membership includes, as you're aware, access to our choral resources library via choirlibrary.com. Nikki is adding more stuff to this every week, and it is growing brilliantly. You've got rehearsals, resources, voice part, louder tracks, and more. And of course, it's just going to grow and grow and grow. We're calling this, behind the scenes, the Netflix of choral music. Except, unlike Netflix, we're not going to be taking stuff off it. We're just going to keep adding and adding and adding, growing it into this enormous resource available for Choir of the Earth members. Now, hopefully, within the next couple of weeks, end of the month, I don't want to put any pressure on her, but Nikki has said she's going to be launching the choral memberships. As soon as we have information on that, we will tell you. But what we can tell you about now is for those of you who are associate members, so you don't sing with us, but you stay in touch and you pay a small subscription to be part of the team of Choir of the Earth. Well, we are now rolling out Associate Membership Plus. So this gives you access to all of the choral library resources as well. Not the current courses. You don't get to sing and record on them. You don't get the everyday individual sectional rehearsals and take part in the recordings, but you can have access to the choral library. So this is an upgrade with a little bit of extra money. Of course, this all goes to help the organisation and help the choir. So if you are someone who is an associate member, if you want access to choirlibrary.com as part of that, go along to choirlibrary.com/memberships, and thank you to everyone who already does, because as I say, it all really helps. Now, let's talk deadlines and courses and things going on. Now, of course, A Season to Sing is well underway. I will share with you, I had the privilege of conducting A Season to Sing in person on Saturday just gone with my Bristol Cabot Choir at Clifton Cathedral here in Bristol. It was so much fun. Of course, we love it because we've gotten to know it recently because of Choir of the Earth, but again, to hear it in person, it just takes on a whole other dimension as well. Now, I'm really excited to be receiving so many submissions from you. We still have 3 deadlines before we close submissions, and for those of you who have been suffering in the heat, please be assured we're not going to deny your access to this. We're going to keep the drop boxes open until the 2nd of August, so a week on from this deadline, to give you time to catch up, those of you who, because of the various heat waves around the world, haven't been able to get them into us. So do make sure, if you can, you get everything in by the 2nd of August. The engineers are going to be ready to start at that point. So you've got 3 more deadlines: the 12th of July for Falling Autumn Leaves and Make a Joyful Noise, 19th of July for Winter Freeze and Cozy Indoors While Outside It Pours. And given that it's going to be the height of summer at that point, you're going to have to really commit to that one, I think, in order for it to be convincing. And then While Earth Remaineth and A Time of Peace will be the 26th of July, and then an overall deadline of the 2nd of August. There we go. And let me just remind you, we've got some fantastic events coming up soon. We'll be sharing details soon about the streaming ticket for the 2 Leipzig courses that we're taking out in September and October. There are still a couple of places left for October. September is fully booked, and we'll be, as I say, telling you how you can follow along from wherever you are in the world. You can have access to the sing-alongs and to the concerts, and that will be a way you can support your friends who are going to Leipzig to sing Bach in Bach's church. Details there at choiroftheearth.com/events. Now, the Gesualdo 6 and Choir of the Earth at Lincoln Cathedral in January, where the weather is likely to be an awful lot colder and darker, but we will be bringing joy and light and radiance to Lincoln Cathedral, where, of course, Bird was organist. And this is the Mass for 5 voices. Now, obviously, we've sold loads of places to Choir of the Earth members. The G6 are going to be pushing this out to their membership from this week. So we're anticipating a huge rush of people to book places. If you haven't booked with that in mind, do consider getting in sooner rather than later, because once G6 push this to their wider membership, we can't guarantee that there'll be places for those of you who aren't sure. So get in while you can. It's a fantastic package. If you want to, you can have accommodation with us at the Hilton. There's a banquet, there's a private concert, there's performing to the wider public. It's going to be amazing. So details again at choiroftheearth.com/events. And of course, the Missa Tango Festival. This is going to be with Saul Zaks conducting, and yours truly conducting as well. Helen Charleston, internationally renowned mezzo soloist. And of course, we know Helen because she's sung for us many, many times. We'll be performing Missa Tango by Martin Palmieri with Martin on the piano and a full professional orchestra. The concert is at Holy Trinity Church in Sloane Square. If you sang in Elijah with Labrador Events a few years ago, it's at that same church, which I understand is the widest church in London. It's a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous course. It's organised by Concerts Austria. Details there on screen. Do book and come if you can. Getting through it, folks. A couple more slides before we get to the lovely piece today. Susanna has been hard at work creating the sound slices for us. Huge thanks, Susanna, for all the hard work you've put in. And the Creation and Gloria, so that is Haydn's Creation and Vivaldi's Gloria, are currently 40% off. I do believe that Brahms' Requiem is coming soon as well. So, of course, all the sales of these go directly to support Choir of the Earth. And thanks to everyone who's already bought them. Get them while they're cheap. Now, there's a couple more recording deadlines. The Tippett Spirituals. Well, these, I think it's fair to say, were very, very well received. Our most recent course that finished last week. You've got until the 30th of August to get the first two in for us, the 6th of September to get the next two, and Deep River closing date is the 13th of September. So huge thanks all of you who've already sent those in, and we'll get those conducting videos done for you just as soon as we can. So before we launch, I just want to say huge thanks on a personal level to everyone who's sent kind messages of support, both online through my social media and right here in the live chats, everyone, for what's been going on in my life. Just to say, my mother is still in intensive care. She's a little bit more stable than she was last week, but she's going to be in hospital for a very, very long time. This is very much a life-changing event that's happened to her. So just thank you, everyone, for your support and your understanding. It will be the case as we move through the summer that some of our sessions where we would normally have live sessions will be pre-recorded, but I will make sure that the teaching is just as good as it always was. And I know you appreciate that I need to be at my mum's side where she needs me. So all that being said, let's get back to the fun and games, and we're launching a brand new piece today, and it is, well, very much a companion piece to Indodana, which is this beautiful African piece, actually from the Xhosa tradition, arranged by Michael Barrett. I happen to have this wonderful collection of arrangements. It's titled Indodana, though our piece that we're learning this couple of weeks is in here as well. The piece is called Ndikhokhele Bawo, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's a traditional South African worship song, and it's sung again in the Xhosa language. It's based on the 23rd Psalm, translates as Lead Me, Father, and it is very, very lovely indeed. It is very similarly to some of the Tippett pieces that we did last week and the week before and so on. It is in an A-B-A structure. So you have an opening section which introduces the themes. You have a B section which takes on a different character, and then you bring back that A section at the end. If you think of it a bit like a sandwich. So the A section is the first piece of bread, then you got the filling, which is the B, and then you have another slice of bread on the top. Delicious musical entertainment. Now, we have lots of opportunity in this to sing the solo parts that are marked, and to be really clear, where it says solo optional in your score, and you'll see this throughout, choir, you are going to sing those parts as well. I think the plan currently is to produce two versions of this piece in the end, where we have a version for all solo sung by the choir and another version where the Fieris sing the solos, and then we have a choice when we put it together. Before I go into any more detail, I'd like you to hear it. This is an absolutely stunning piece, and I'm going to play it to you first of all in all of its glory, with the big acoustic and so on. And I'm going to suggest, just for now, I know many of you have got your scores and they're all sat there ready to follow along, close the score. Just let the music wash over you and enjoy, because this is absolutely stunning. So everyone, This is Ndikhokhele Bawo, arranged by Michael Barrett, sung by the Fieri Consort. I do hope you enjoy. Here we go. There you are. Isn't that lovely? Such a gorgeous piece. You can see why I've been so looking forward to teaching it to you, especially following Indodana, which was such a huge hit for all of us. So we will have a chance to have a bit of a bash through that shortly, but let's have a look at the score and talk about what we're looking at here. So if everyone could please pick up their PDF scores and examine it from the start, you'll see it starts off, altos, you don't have much to do on the first couple of pages, and this is very, very deliberate. again, kind of in keeping with the theme of the tippet that we had, where you have musical material that is worked and reworked and added to. You start off with just this beautiful solo and the oo underneath. So it has that feel of slow sunrise. And as these chords build, the dynamic starts to build. But it's rather soft this first time we sing it through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the acoustic off. We're just going to have a practice room start. We're going to have just the first 16 bars or so. Now, just to say, altos, any of you out there who'd be happy enough singing an E flat, well, the soprano line, I just think as many of you as possible singing this would be great. Let's take it from the start, just the first couple of pages.
Ndikhokhele Bawo. Ndikhokhele meli wami. Zalom klaba Bawo. Bawo. Bawo.
Okay, so that's the first time through. Now, what we do is we add the altos in now, singing this lower part which harmonizes, and we build the dynamics into the next section. So as the sun rises, it gets brighter and the music gets louder. So let's have the next section. Here we go.
Ndikhokhele Bawo.
Excellent. We will talk about the sounds of the Xhosa language in a minute, particularly that sound, which we're going to need to work on. Now we move into the third statement of this beautiful music, and at this point, well, Michael Barrett is going to take us up into heaven with this soprano line. Everyone is in. He adds this descant part. Everyone is singing forte, and in fact he repeats the chorus twice, and the top soprano goes up to a B flat at the bottom of page 6. So let's enjoy it. This is the really the heart of this piece, and it's one of the reasons why I was singing it when I first heard it. Here we go. Even more beautiful. Okay, so that is the end of section A. Basically, we've sung the same thing several times over, just adding more and more layers. Okay, building this huge sound. That's about as big as the piece gets. Now, the tenor's call, Meli Wami Bawo. We'll talk about the words in a minute. Over we go into the next section. And this is section B. It's marked as Pio Mosso, which means a little bit faster. We pull the dynamic right back. And this first time, Bawo, Ndikhokhele duze kwami, Bawo ndiyabonga nyoba wena, Ndikhokhele. Now we sing this 4 times in total. Each time it's getting louder and more insistent. Here we go. Here's section B.
Bawo Ndikhokhele duze kwami, Bawo ndiyabonga nyoba wena,
Then we sing it a bit louder.
Bawo Ndikhokhele duze kwami, Bawo ndiyabonga ngoba wena usandithinile.
And even louder.
Bawo uhlaluhlele duze kwami. Bawo ndiyabonga ngoba wena usandithinile.
And then basses on their own. They're going to love this. And then as loud as you can.
Bawo uhlaluhlele duze kwami. Bawo ndiyabonga ngoba wena usandithinile.
And then tempo primo, we return to the sound of the opening. So that's the structure of the piece. Let's talk now a little bit more about the style of it. Now, if you've had a chance to listen to the Tux Camerata version of this, which is conducted by Michael Barrett himself, and this piece was written for them, it's absolutely phenomenal. Do watch it. It's had millions and millions and millions of views. Quite right too. In fact, it was that performance I watched that that inspired me to program this for all of you. You'll notice that there is a djembe playing. Now, the djembe is this drum here. They come in all sorts of sizes, including this little travel djembe that I have. So be assured that we will indeed be adding a djembe part to this. I'm commissioning a bright young percussionist who I will tell you about next week. Let's just say she doesn't live too far from me right now. She will be playing the djembe for us. More on that next week. So let's talk about the words. What are we actually singing here? Well, it's based, as I say, on the 23rd Psalm. The words translate approximately as, He paid for me by dying on the cross, my Father. He paid for me by representing me while on earth, my Father. Father, I thank you because you will always keep me safe. I implore you to lead me so that I may follow. During times of sorrow and strife, you are always standing nearby. Now, you can see certain words repeat. Bawo is father, obviously. Ndikhokhele Bawo. Ndikhokhele meliwami, zalontlaba Bawo. Bawo ndiyabonga ngoba wena usandithinile. Zundikhokhele ezinsinsini. Hlal uhlele duze kwami. These is approximately as the words should sound. Now, there are some really good notes as provided by Michael Barrett. At the start of your score on the second page, you'll see pronunciation. It says all vowels are pure, as in Latin pronunciation. The H, so you can see this bottom line here, before the L is pronounced as okay, as in Ndikhokhele. Those of you of the Welsh persuasion will be at an advantage to everyone else. Everyone else would be quite useful for you to be able to make that sound. Ndikhokhele duze kwami. Okay, now the sound that everyone is going to be sweating over is the sound. Now, it's not the same as the okay, these are different sounds. It said it's a click sound produced by placing the tip of the tongue in the front of the mouth and pulling the tongue back sharply, as if one was displeased by the actions of another person. Okay, so again, those of you who I'm going to stereotype, but those of us of the British persuasion, imagine you're queuing at the supermarket and somebody pushes in front of you, and you're not going to say anything because you're far too polite, but you're going to give them a hard stare, the back of their head, a hard stare, and you might even do one of these. It's that sort of sound. So you've got to practice getting that in with an E sound. We will spend time on it in your sectional rehearsals. If in doubt, if that just proves impossible, just go tss before it, and it will blend beautifully. We did the same thing with Indodana. Okay, so I'm giving you a pass. If you practice uzandithinile, if you can't make that sound, it's fine. You can go tss instead. Now, how do I know it's fine? Because I reached out to Michael Barrett himself. Here he is, Dr. Michael Barrett. He is an internationally acclaimed composer, conductor, educator, and choral clinician. And he led the University of Pretoria Camerata, otherwise known as Tux, from 2013 to 2025. And he is just an amazing musician. He's a doctor of choral performance. And he's also the executive director and co-producer of Capital Singers, who are South Africa's largest community choir. And I reached out to him on social media, and I said to him how much we enjoyed learning and singing in Dodana, and that we were going to be singing this piece, and we were so looking forward to it. And he wrote back, "Hey Ben, thank you so much for the kind words. They mean a great deal. Thank you for doing my music. Please send my best to your singers." So a message from Michael Barrett himself to all of you. He knows we're singing it. He's really happy. And I will invite him ultimately to the premiere of our performance, folks. So there we go. Now, before we get on and talk in any more detail about this, let's talk about how we're going to approach this piece. We have 2 weeks to look at one piece, but there's quite a lot to unpick in this. So week 1, that's this week, we're going to have live teaching today. So after this launch, tenors, we will meet at 6 p.m. That will be a live rehearsal. Tomorrow, basses at 5 p.m. That will be another live rehearsal. And then this Thursday, 5 and 6 p.m, sopranos and altos. This will be pre-recorded sessions. I will be at the town hall, but I won't be able to stay around afterwards. So these will be pre-recorded sessions, one of which I've already done from my mother's house in Essex. Okay, so it's a good rehearsal, sopranos, but just so you're aware that those will be pre-recorded, and thank you for your understanding. And similarly, next week I will be in Essex visiting my mother from Monday to Wednesday. And so next week we're looking at the sop 2 and 3, alto 2, tenor 2, bass 2 and 3 parts, because there's lots and lots of parts to look at. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will all be pre-records. They'll be good, but they'll be pre-records, and tenors and basses, again, will be live next week. It's just the way of things, folks. And again, I'm really grateful for your understanding and patience. My mum needs me, and I know those of you, well, all of you would understand I need to be with her, but I'll make sure you have plenty of fun to be getting on with in the meantime. So let's have a go at a couple of bits of this. I'm going to take this thing off screen. I think we should roll our heads around, roll our shoulders around. Nice deep breaths in and out. I think the thing to remember with this is it has to sound joyous, it has to sound relaxed, and it can't sound too, I'm going to say the word choral. Obviously it needs to sound choral, but I don't want it to be classical. Yes, we've sung a lot of very classical pieces this year. We've had Bach, we've had Vivaldi filter through, Joe Forbes the Strange, we've had Bird. Even the Tippet was kind of classical choral. This is something else, which is why it's perfect for summer school. So it's got to have this sense of singing up, and I think the style very much supports that. So let's roll our heads and roll the shoulders, and nice deep breaths in and out. Thank you so much. Some lovely comments. I'm just so grateful, all of you. Very, very moved. Thank you. As you all say to me all the time, family first. Well, absolutely. I'm going to make sure my mum's all right, but I'm going to make sure my choral family is also looked after. So there we go. Okay, take a deep breath in and blow the air away. Splendid. Okay, that's fantastic. We'll just sing up that fourth to a hum, and and again, and an ooh. And ooh, and an oh, and oh. One more. Oh, very nice. To ya, 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 yo. Yo 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 ya 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 ya. Excellent. Okay, let's have a look. All of you, thank you. Your comments are just so gorgeous. Bless you all. Thank you. let's have a look. And obviously, not everyone's going to sing all of this, but why not? Let's all have a look at this soprano line at the start. We'll just sing it in octaves, whichever voice part you are, because this will help you get into the style of the piece and indeed into the pronunciation of the words. So if I just play the first statement here, so it's at the start, it says solo optional, there's no optional, we're all singing it. It goes like this.
Ndikhokhele Bawo.
Okay. Ndikhokhele Bawo. The KH sound, I believe, there's definitely a K, but there's H after it. Ke. Ndikhokhele. Try that with me. Ndikhokhele. That's lovely. And the D is just before the D. So it's 1, 2. Ndikhokhele Bawo. Let's try that together. Ready? 1, 2. Ndikhokhele Bawo. Excellent. And then whichever octave suits you, it's 1, 2. Ndikhokhele meli wami. And the long note at the end is the important one, so you want to make sure that grows and blossoms. Alright, so let's sing bar 5. Bottom of the first page, after 2. It's 1, 2. Ndikhokhele meli wami. Excellent. And then Zalon Hlaba Bawo. There's that hl sound. So just say it with me in time. 1, 2. Zalon Hlaba Bawo. And again. 1, 2. Zalon Hlaba Bawo. Doesn't matter whether you're a bass or a soprano. We're all going to sing this for now as we learn it. So after 2, 1, 2. Zalon Hlaba Bawo. Excellent. Then Bawo. Bawo. Sing that for me. There's 2 bawos. So it's 1, 2. Bawo. Bawo. And then Bawondia bongan go bawena. Bawondia bongan go bawena. Try saying that with me. Ready? 1, 2. Bawondia bongan go bawena. The ngan go might be a bit tricky. So think of it as bonga, as in the feminine bongo, if you like, and then just take the nga, change the vowel, and do it again. Ngango. Try that for me. Ngango. So try it from the start of the phrase. Bawondia. 1, 2. Bawondia bongango bawena. Good. Well done. And then usandi tinile. Try that. Usandi tinile. Excellent. Now, the Fieris, bless them, have not done those clicks themselves. Josh has put in a, which is not quite the right click. It's definitely a sound. Much more related to the tut of somebody pushing in front of you in the queue. Okay, so practice the getting that usandi tinile with me. Usandi tinile again. Usandi tinile. The t sound will do if you can't make the sound in time. So let's have a go at that. Let's look at bar 13. Okay, so let's try it after 2. It's 1, 2. Bawondia bongan go bawena usandi tinile. Excellent. Let's sing it from the start, just this soprano line. Here we go. Ndikhokhele Bawo. And Ndikhokhele meli wami. And Zalon Hlaba Bawo. 1, 2. Bawo. 1, 2. Bawo. Bawondia bongan no bawena usandi tinile. Excellent. Excellent. Now, underneath that, we have the harmonies. And this is what Michael Barrett has added in. These harmonies are what make this piece. It's an absolutely beautiful tune, beautiful words. The harmonies make it really very, very powerful indeed. And so we have this. If I just mute the sopranos, how dare you, but I'm going to do it anyway. Have a listen to the harmonies underneath. So this is altos, tenors, basses. So it's this beautiful supportive sound. Last bar of the first page, going on to the second page. And this is where things get beautiful. This chord. And you hear the altos coming in there for the first time. Though, of course, because this is Choir of the Earth altos, you can record tenor 1. There's plenty of fun to be had there. So let's put it all together. Let's have this first couple of pages. I do see from the live chat, not everyone's got their scores yet. Well, when you get them, you come back and watch this, and all makes sense. Of course, you do need your scores for the sectional rehearsals because we're not able to show it on screen. It is a copyright work. So do please support Michael Barrett and do support music in general and buy your scores. Here we go. From the start, sopranos leading, we get
Ndikhokhele
and 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now this chord. Then altos come in.
Ndikhokhele Bawo.
I think what we'll do, everyone, is we'll enjoy it all the way through in its full mix with all of the acoustic and so on. And of course, we'll take it through in your sectional rehearsals this week. Next week, we're looking at all of the second and third parts. So this week, it's soprano 1, alto 1, tenor 1, bass 1. And then next week we'll add in the other parts and do conducting tracks at that point as well. I just don't want to rush it. It's such a gorgeous piece. So let's enjoy it from the start, and then I have a special treat for you. Some of you, I think, can guess what I'm going to play you at the end here as a little preview of what this might sound like when Choir of the Earth sing it. But let's take it from the start. This, of course, is Ndikhokhele Bawo, arranged by Michael Barrett, and this is Fieri's recording for us, soon to have a djembe added in as well, but this is very special indeed, folks. Here it is from the start. Do enjoy. So, there you are. That is our beautiful piece for the next couple of weeks. And remember, we're going to be taking the first part, so soprano 1, alto 1, tenor 1, bass 1 this week. Next week, all the lower parts. But please do come to both rehearsals. There'll be plenty in it for all the voice parts. As always, if you find yourself looking at it going, well, I could sing it all except for that note or those two notes, please do record it. It's one of the great joys of Choir of the Earth. If you feel that it's a bit too high or a bit too low, don't let it stop you recording. Without doubt, there are dozens, hundreds of people who put that note in, and you can leave that one on the page. You don't want to miss an opportunity to sing as much of this as possible. I do have to warn you, however, everyone, this is a sincere warning. This piece, it's yet another earworm. At this point, I think we should market a t-shirt just that says warning, earworms ahead, or something like that, because it's pretty much every course. This piece has been in my head non-stop for the last week, and it's only going to get worse as the week progresses. So don't say I didn't warn you, but it's a nice problem to have. So we'll be kicking off with the tenors shortly in about 10 minutes time. But I thought, well, given that this is such a special piece, and it is very much related to another piece that we did all the way back in 2023, Indodana was a bit of a breakout smash hit for us as a choir. It was the first time we'd ever sung anything arranged by Michael Barrett. First time we'd ever done anything directly inspired by South African music. And it's fair to say, it still stands as one of the best things this choir has ever produced. And for those of you who joined us since we sang it, I want to give you a little sense of what this piece we're learning this week is going to sound like when all of you out there learn it and sing it with us. Send your voice parts in. This should give you a little hint. So everyone, this is Indodana as performed by Choir of the Earth, again arranged by Michael Barrett and Ralph Schmidt as well. It's very, very special. Here we go.
Oh
As I say, a little taster of what Choir of the Earth can do when everyone is working hard together, learning and recording. Well, there's nothing like it. And if you weren't around to sing on that one, well, don't worry. The next couple of weeks, we're going to be looking at Ndikhokhele, Bawo, and then maybe in a couple of years' time, there'll be people going, I wish I'd sung on that one. Don't miss out on your chance to join us. If you are just dropping in for today and you'd like to be part of it, have a look at choiroftheearth.com and join us for this. We've got a beautiful piece of Elgar coming up in a few weeks' time as well. That is his Lux Eterna, which takes the stunning Nimrod from the Enigma Variations and adds choral words to it as well. We've then got the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, and that'll be led by Ralph Allwood, MBE, our patron and good friend. And then around the corner, well, you've got Missa Tango, you've got Haydn, Maria Theresa Mass, absolutely fabulous music for the rest of 2026. Don't forget, on Thursday this week, we're going to be telling you an awful lot more about what's coming up in the world of Choir of the Earth. So do join us for the Town Hall. That is members and associate members only. And any other information, have a look at the website and follow us on social media. Now, I'm going to click off now and be back in 5 minutes' time to take an hour's worth of tenor rehearsal. So look forward to seeing you there. Do join us for any of the sectional rehearsals, those of you who are members. And I hope you're looking forward to this because I'm really looking forward to teaching it to you. See you soon, folks. Well done. Bye.